Hello, Aries couples. Welcome to your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela, and this video is going to be for you. It may actually be for you. It's not guaranteed to be for you, but it may be for you if you have Aries in your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus signs, or you may have it heavy in your houses. You may be cross-watching for an Aries as well, and it may resonate. Welcome to my channel. Let's get right into the messages that the Holy Spirit that you have the Aries individual. Please show me what it is that you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this point in time. So, even though I'm giving this a time marker and I'm saying that this is for January, it's going to resonate whenever you happen to see this video, Aries. Okay, some of you could definitely be into creative writing. You could definitely benefit from writing out your feelings and your thoughts. This may be the ideal time for you to release old patterns in your life. This is kind of what Spirit is kind of guiding you to do, to take a deep breath and kind of change your energy and maybe release some old patterns, some things here that you were holding on to that were keeping you in a holding pattern. This could definitely be a very emotional time for you. Spirit is saying be gentle with yourself. Surround yourself with people that are very gentle with you, that support this time right now that could be very emotional. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with environments that are very supportive as well. Like I said, because you may be needing some emotional support when it comes to some things around you. You could definitely be clearing your space. It could definitely have everything to do with friendships, people around you. Or you may be needing, like I said, the emotional support of your friends or the people that you trust. Aries, some of you could definitely be, it may be time for you to spread your wings, or you may be releasing yourself from the things that have been holding you back. Right? We're talking about clutter. We didn't talk about that. Let me talk about that, clearing clutter. But I feel like this is has a lot to do with your mental clutter. If your space is cluttered, then this might have a lot to do with your mental space right now. You may be having a lot on your mind. You may be feeling distracted and very scattered. Scatterbrained, yeah, you have a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate some of you are dealing with. You may be clearing your chakras. There could be a blockage somewhere in your life when it comes to something. Yourself. Communication with other people. Perhaps a Gemini or a Virgo that could be significant. Okay, so there could be some new ideas that you're learning. You could be becoming more self-aware. You're becoming more perceptive, more curious about certain things in your life. And like I said, we're talking about spreading your wings. This could have everything to do with your life purpose, your career path, your outlook on things, about yourself, about opinions. Maybe opinions of other people have been looming over your head. Maybe it's time to clear your space of that. And find some type of expression. Maybe you've been holding some things back, Aries. That's not really like an Aries. So maybe you haven't been feeling like yourself. Okay, maybe you have been faced with some opposition. Some of you may be worried about the opposition, the ops when it comes to your work. Maybe when it comes to a relationship, maybe someone kind of stepped into your relationship. Maybe there's some type of confrontation with certain people that you are thinking about. You could be calling somebody out. Somebody could be calling you out. See, Pisces or a Cancer that could be significant to your life. Yeah, communicating with other people. Networking with other people. Possibly about a new job. Or about things, maybe asking for advice. Maybe some of you are going to school. Maybe some of you are exploring spirituality, spiritual things. Looks like what's on your mind is money. Rest. You could be sleeping a lot more than usual. Or maybe there is just a need for rest, Aries, because maybe you do have a lot on your mind. And maybe you are harboring a secret. Maybe someone is harboring a secret against you. Maybe you're keeping some things secret when it comes to emotions, when it comes to this love thing. Maybe you're loving someone in secret, loving someone from a distance because you're saying, I don't want to be a fool in love. I'm not trying to be naive when it comes to this fool thing. Some of you could be dealing with this love thing is what I meant to say. Some of you could be dealing with court issues. You might be worried about court. Some of you, there could be someone in the hospital, Someone could be ill in your life. Yeah, you got a lot on your plate, a lot on your mind that you're maybe not wanting to deal with or look at. Could be money, finances. All right, Aries, let's get into the overall energy of your reading is acceptance. This is you accepting yourself, accepting what is, seeing things the way that they really are, and not making excuses for things. Whether this is you not making excuses for yourself, where there's some things here that you may be working on, right? Clearing out clutter when it comes to your shadow self, the part of yourself that you'd rather people not see, that you would like to cover up about yourself. Some of your faults, your issues that you may be working toward. Acceptance, maybe this is your partner wanting acceptance, wanting things to be right when it comes to the two of you. The crossing energy is dealing with the unexpected. Unforeseen situations that may be coming up in your life that could be posing an issue. But I feel like this has a lot to do with emotions and rockiness and uncertainty and upheaval that may be going on in your life. Could have something to do with a Scorpio individual. Something's on your mind. Something's on your mind heavily. What is it though? Love, intimacy, closeness. Possibly with a Gemini individual. You could be involved with a Gemini. You might be worried about the state of your relationship. You might be making a major decision. You might be feeling that your relationship is a waste of time, or that something in your life is a waste of time. You may have been on the defense lately with certain things or certain people. There could be a fire sign or an air sign, specifically a Libra, that could be on your mind. Some of you could be worried, like I said, about the health of someone around you. There could be a health crisis. Or this is just an emotional crisis. Here you are, Aries, and the upright in your reading. There's a Leo. So for some of you, there's a child. Childhood issues could be cropping up to the surface. Yeah, you may be feeling cold toward people, distant from people, especially from your partner right now, because you're going through some things, some internal struggles, some spiritual warfare, some things that you're keeping secret. You don't want everybody to really know what's really going on inside of you, because maybe you're saying, I don't want people to have leverage over me emotionally if they really know what's going on. I don't want people to capitalize on my vulnerability right now, could be what you're feeling right now in your thought bubble, Aries. Yeah, okay. So yeah, maybe you are, something may inspire some type of health kick, because you may be worried about the state of your health or the health of someone around you. There could be someone aging around you, or maybe this is you fearing aging, growing old. Maybe there's some things that you're wanting to do, some things that are on your bucket list. I don't know, Aries. Maybe you're wanting to explore the world. You're wanting to travel. Some of you, you're worried because you might be feeling a bit emotional because you feel like you're not bringing your A game. You're not feeling successful in some area of your life. For some of you, Aries, and it can be with regard to your relationship. For some of you, it may be studies. You may be going to school and you may be feeling that maybe you failed yourself in some area in your life. There may be some major decisions that you're making about some things, Aries. And you may be getting a lot of different scattered opinions. You may be seeking the opinion of other people about where to start or what to do or how to pursue something, especially with a love relationship. With your relationship right now, you may be feeling a bit confused and lost about which direction to go in when it comes to this love relationship, and feeling that things are a waste of time, but not knowing how to really get some type of grounding or getting centered. Your spirit guides could definitely be reaching out to you, but it's like your ears are covered. It's like right now you're saying, I don't hear you, spirit guides. I don't hear what it is that I need to do. I'm not seeing the direction that I need to go in. You're not wanting to argue. It looks like you're kind of rising above some old issues and maybe taking a strong, hard look in the mirror when it comes to your shadow self, or like I said, the parts of yourself that you're not wanting other people to see. parts of yourself that need to be healed and acknowledged. It could be addictions. It could be issues with envy or jealousy, or issues with failure. And it may be perceived failure. It may be the way that you're looking at things, the lens that you're using to look at things. Aries, maybe things are a bit skewed right now, or maybe this is just you saying, yeah, let me clean some things up in my life. Let me spruce some things up. Maybe there are some things in my life that maybe I didn't do well. Let me see if I can, straighten some things out. So you may be wanting to begin anew. You may be wanting to start a new journey, but still you're saying, I don't want to open up emotionally. I'm not wanting to put myself out there. Some of you may become defensive with your mother, with your siblings, with somewhere in your life it looks like you might be feeling hurt. You may be looking for the emotional support of your mother right now. You might need an outlet, or you just need someone to listen. And maybe right now you are getting grounded and getting centered and getting out of this place of emotion because, yeah, it looks like some things are looming over your head, some past issues. Yeah, you're just feeling worn out. Some of you are going to school, and school is wearing you out. Studying, maybe you just got finished with final exams. Some of you may be looking forward to a new job. You may be going on a job interview. Maybe you're feeling like you've been down on your luck when it comes to work. Or you're feeling bored and unhappy with what it is that you're doing. Like we talked about before, spreading your wings. We talked about clearing clutter. You may be wanting to get organized. There may be some documents that you're maybe wanting to put in order. Maybe someone stole something from you that didn't belong to them. This could be you, Aries. You could be stealing ideas from other people. Yeah, so there's definitely court issues. Someone could have stolen something from you. You may be taking someone to court. Or you may just be wanting karmic justice for something. There's someone, obviously you may be wanting to make something up to somebody in your life. This could obviously be your partner, but this doesn't have to be love related. Somebody, you could be going to come and see, going to visit someone. Maybe you and your partner are estranged. Maybe this is you guys going and talking and working things out. Okay, some of you could definitely be moving, or you might be worried about your home situation right now. And you're saying, I don't want to pack and move. Yeah, your thoughts could be really getting the best of you. Some of you could be using magic to your advantage to kind of get yourself out of some type of situation where you do feel stuck. Yeah, definitely spells. You could be waiting for some type of message. You could be waiting for some type of message to be delivered to you. Some type of message that may liberate you from maybe some type of funk that you're in emotionally right now. You might be feeling down emotionally because you're missing your partner, or you guys are just not getting along right now. And some of you, yeah, you're kind of looking over. You might be thinking about something new that you're wanting to do with your career. Going to school, working on a creative project, maybe wanting to spend some time with family, but kind of worried about your home situation, Aries, about moving, about where your next move is going to be. But yeah, within a love relationship, I see, like I said, where things are cloudy, murky, and uncertain. And you're not really sure where you stand with your partner, with your home situation, about whether or not you guys are going to get divorced or separated. Yeah, some of you could be getting some type of advice or some type of spiritual guidance or spiritual counseling. Somebody could be sick in your life. They may be getting some type of remedy. Because I see healing that may take place here. Some of you may definitely be healing a relationship with your children. Some of you, Aries, could be dealing with abandonment issues that stemmed from childhood. And this could be the very thing that you've been healing from. You're making some final decisions in your life, and you're making some very difficult decisions. But it's like you're making decisions here that you feel are that empower you, that put you in the position of being stable. Or this is you wanting to show that you're stable, that you're good, that you're unaffected by the things in your life, but really behind closed doors, you might feel like you're an emotional mess when it comes to certain things, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Someone that you're thinking about, Aries, and this could obviously, like I said, be a Gemini individual that you're wanting to make things up with. You're wanting to make up with this individual. You're wanting to tell someone how you feel. But you feel that it's a waste of time with you and your partner. You're not wanting to fight. You're not wanting to argue anymore. You're not wanting to be on the defense and say some things that are hurtful, because maybe that was the case. Maybe some things that were said that couldn't be taken back. Yeah, right now you're trying to regain your sense of confidence, or this is you, some things that you're not taking action on because you're trying to find the confidence to pursue something or to see something through. You are healing from some type of heartbreak. And there is some love that the two of you still have for one another. You may have love for you and this individual, you and your partner. You do feel love for one another, but it looks like right now you're in a very confused and gray area. And right now, rather than there being warmth in this relationship, things are a bit cold. But I feel like you guys are going to figure out how to get back to being on one accord. But there's some things that you guys have not moved on from when it comes to some type of past betrayal that you're still hurting from. It has something to do with your mother. Or maybe this is someone that you share children with, where there could have been someone else, like I said, involved in the middle of your relationship. Somebody is married, you got the Emperor and the Empress, but there's someone here that's kind of coming in to cause some type of damage or some type of blockage in this relationship. Yeah, there could be someone coming in and their intention is to end things between the two of you, right? This could be, like I said, a mother-in-law. This could be a baby's mother. You may have a child with someone else. You're evaluating whether or not you want to be single, or someone is acting single when they're really married. And this could be where the betrayal was and the deception was about a situation. But I feel like where there was once confusion, you're about to get some truth and honesty that may bring the two of you together. And that may help you guys relax after this period of war between one another. Not wanting to open up emotionally. There may be something that happens to get you guys to this place of coming back together, right? This place of acceptance. Some of you could definitely be reconciling after a separation and figuring out where the two of you go from here. Because it looks like something damaging regarding a third party and some type of deception may have caused the two of you to be at odds with one another, questioning whether or not this relationship is even worth it, and whether it's worth it to open up emotionally and let your defenses and your guard down because of the way that things, how difficult and challenging things have been between the two of you in the past. You may have felt that your partner has been coming off very cold, kind of wanting to lock you out from their energy. But yes, I do see warmth. I do see where things, like I said, move from cold to warm, a warm climate in the relationship where you may be getting back to one another after some type of disaster, like I said, may have happened with someone that tried to interfere within your relationship. This could indeed be a Sagittarius individual that we're talking about. You guys did have it out. You had some words. You said some things that you can't take back, some things that were said with no filter and no regard to how broken the other one may have felt after what was said. To the point that someone felt that it was time to exit this relationship because they just were very unhappy and maybe focused on a past situation where there was an ex. This could indeed be an ex individual that someone was involved with or thinking about. or talking to, because I see there was an issue where there was some type of disrespect, some type of slander, some type of gossip that may have taken place. And this could be that your partner was talking to an outside person in the relationship rather than talking to you about the issues that the two of you guys had that have been very long standing, that haven't been resolved. So it looks like you may be making some final decisions. Some of you, there could be talk of separation or talk of divorce, but no real action was behind it. Some of you could have been talking to a lawyer or an attorney about a separation, but maybe you may not be following through on it, because right now you may not be sure about what you want to do when it comes to a separation or a divorce. Ego, pride. Yeah, deception, lies about cheating. Somebody is deciding that they want to work on it with their family. You may have Earth in your chart, Aries, or this could be you wanting to work on it with the mother of your child, saying, let's work things out. Let's restore the trust that was broken here. Let's work on this. Let's put forth a real effort. And maybe, hopefully, it looks like there's some type of breakthrough that comes through as a result of maybe really putting your feelings out there and communicating with one another and getting back to this place of being on solid ground between the two of you, Aries. There could be some type of court issues that are looming over your head. Some of you may have something to do with your home, your work life, money. One of you may have lost your job. One of you may have gotten fired from your job. Yeah, you're losing your cool with your partner right now. Short fuse. Somebody's on a short fuse. They're being cold with you. You talk to them and they're giving you the cold shoulder. They're snapping at you. And you may not be understanding what's really going on because they don't want to open up emotionally and tell you what's really going on. Let's take a look at the energy of your cross watcher real quick. For the Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Aries. What's going on with you, Aries? Cross watcher. Your cross watcher could definitely be a Sag. You may have Sagittarius. Your cross watcher is just as scared as you are. And what are you afraid of? About looking stupid, about making foolish decisions, and going back into a situation that seems to have a lot of unfairness going on, where you're feeling that you're treated unfairly. Saying, I don't want to be naive to this individual is what the cross watcher is saying. They're saying this to you, Aries. I don't want to be treated unfairly by you. But at the same time, I'm not wanting to be separated from you, is what your cross watcher is saying. They're saying, I just want to be happy again with you. They want to be happy with you, Aries. Your fire sign individual. Some of you may be dealing with someone with fire in their chart. They're saying, yeah, things have become unglued between the two of us. Separation is looming, or separation already happened. There's a healing that takes place that puts you guys back on solid ground. Yes, tells me that your individual, this earth sign, or possibly an Aquarius individual, may want to heal a situation with you where there were once trust issues. They may want to get back on solid ground between the two of you and accept what once was. They may be going through their own issues as well, Aries. Things that they may wanting to be sweep under the rug. They may not be wanting to share with you what it is that they're really that's going on between the two within themselves. They may be dealing with their own issues of abandonment. They may have had issues of abandonment when it came from childhood, that may be triggered by something. They may be afraid that when the going gets rough that you're just going to leave, and they may have this abandonment. They may be like, I don't want you to leave me, or fearful that you're going to leave them at the drop of a dime, just out of fear, out of triggering something. Yeah, so you guys may have gone through a separation because of some type of lies and deception and some type of damaging action that may have taken place, that may have had something to do with cheating and someone keeping their options open. Trust has definitely been broken between the two of you. No closure. Your cross watcher may not be wanting to open up emotionally to you either. Because, yeah, they've got some grudges here that they're trying to deal with. They may be putting something to end, or somebody's saying, I'm packing, I'm leaving. I want this to go, I want to leave. I want this to be over. I'm tired of fighting. Tried to make a decision. They may not have taken action on some things that they may have said. They may be saying some things, but they haven't carried them out. But they do feel that you are disloyal to this connection. And that maybe you made some decisions here with money that have been questionable. It looks like, yeah, you are going to talk about some things. And once you do, you may be getting back on one accord. And things may heal between you and possibly your children. There is a new start that maybe you may have with this earth sign individual. And maybe there is a blockage right now when it comes to communication. Or maybe you have blocked this individual. Maybe you changed your phone number. You may have separated. Yeah. Now you're finding a way to reconcile. You guys miss one another. You guys did have a breakup or a blowout. Now you're still holding on to one another, but you don't know where the two of you stand. But yeah, your cross watcher, they may be ready to lower their pride or lower this wall that they've built to protect themselves. They may be acknowledging that the two of you do have trust issues, but there may be, like I said, some healing that they may be wanting to take place with the situation. I see apologies that may happen about some type of past disrespect or beef that the two of you guys had, that they may be holding on to. You guys may decide to work on it. For some of you, there could be a pregnancy involved, or you, like I said, you may have children with this individual. Yeah, somebody's saying that your cross watcher, they're not sure if they want to open up emotionally, but they're saying, I just want us to be happy again. And I just want us to not be where we don't see each other, or where you're MIA or where I'm MIA in the situation. Yeah. Lies, deception, it comes up in conversation. Because someone may have, like I said, gotten someone else pregnant within a third-party situation. There's a Gemini individual here. Yeah, you guys still have, there's a Gemini X. Someone could have been dealing with a Gemini. And this could be a baby's mother. Or this could be you. Yeah, you guys may be on a break for a while, but it looks like somebody comes back and they're ready to make a commitment, this earth sign. They're ready to come back. They're ready to settle down. They're ready to put things back together. So for some of you, I don't feel like anyone's leaving, or maybe they did leave. Somebody could have packed up and left, or this could just be talk of leaving. But if someone did leave, I see someone's coming back. Someone wants to move back in and prepare the situation and be a family again. You may be repairing a situation with your mother or your father after there was something that broke the two of you apart. Pride issues, arguments, fights, accepting what happened, and then dealing with the unexpected. For some of you, there could be an unexpected pregnancy that may take place. For some of you, there could have been an unexpected death that took place in the family. For some of you, I see you earning a diploma. I do see where your spirit guides are definitely speaking out to you. And yeah, there's an inner child work. You're definitely working on issues with pertaining to inner child, taking a good look at yourself, facing some major decisions and some major milestones in your life about starting over, starting fresh. Maybe seeking the advice of a financial advisor, or this is you working on yourself spiritually. Maybe really getting to this place of getting grounded. Or some of you are spiritualists, or you're light workers. You have a dream or a vision that maybe you're not capitalizing on, that maybe you put on pause, you put something on freeze for now. But it tells me that, yeah, you're definitely going through some type of inner turmoil and a lot of conflict. So whatever is going on within is definitely kind of coming out, maybe through lashing out, like I said, with other people. Possible outcome for the Aries couples. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You might be worried that someone's going to say no. You may be worried about facing some type of rejection in your life. But it looks like something here may be made to last, or that may put you guys back on solid ground, yes, where you're able to recover a relationship that seemed a bit broken. There may be someone, an ex that someone may need to release in order for this relationship to move forward and have a fighting chance of having this new start. Okay. For some of you, Aries, you're in the beginning stages of a relationship. You're just getting to know someone. You're wanting to give this relationship a chance. You're wanting to make an effort. But there might be somebody that someone still has romantic feelings for, that they may be in separation from, especially if you're just getting to know this individual. Taking them out on dates, right? Like I said, getting to know them. But they may have someone else on their mind. They may have a family that they want to heal a situation with. You may have met this individual at work. They may have their own issues with addiction. They're calling in their soulmate. And that could be the question mark. Is it safe for you to love and really put your all into a relationship? See, this is what's here. Reconciliation. They may be wanting to reconcile with a past soulmate that they are in separation from, that they still have feelings for. Though they're with you, they got children with somebody and they're in love with that person. This could be a rebound situation, especially if you are just getting to know someone, you're in the beginning stages. They may be thinking about somebody else. Where there was once a no, they may find a doorway to go back to someone from their past, like I said, that they have romantic feelings for, to recover a situation. And you guys may be communicating about that. Or this is you saying, talk to me, tell me what's really going on. Two different storylines for some of you. Some of you, you're restoring a relationship. You're repairing something after something broke the two of you down. You went through a separation. Now you're coming back together to figure things out. For others of you, you are in, like I said, you're getting to know someone and they're actually thinking about someone that maybe they haven't had a real separation from. They may have departed from them physically, but emotionally and mentally, they're still wrapped up in this person. You'll be communicating with somebody online. All right, Aries. Well, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you found that this reading resonated, give me a thumbs up in the below. Leave a comment. Consider subscribing if you already haven't, Aries. I will see you guys again in another video. Happy New Year. Take good care. Peace.